Today's movie is High Tension. This is directed by Alexandre Aja. He is definitely no stranger to the horror genre. One of the more prominent directors in the field of horror, who's kind of stuck to horror, and you got to really admire directors for that, because in this day and age, a lot of directors are like, okay, I'll do a shitty horror movie, and then boom, I'm gonna make real movies. No, I mean, he stays committed to the horror genre, which is very respectable, and he has a unique eye for horror and for creating certain types of atmospheres. Like, he has a very modern voice in the horror genre, and this is kind of like him planting his flag. This is kind of his first notable movie, as far as I know. Visually, a very atmospheric and great looking movie. Very, very brutal in its violence. It doesn't hold back, which I loved. This is definitely a movie that even, the most seasoned pros of the horror genre may flinch a little bit in this movie. And a great lead actress, Cécile de France, great in this movie. Really, she has this presence about her. I mean, like, even looking at this image, I mean, this is kind of like an iconic image when you think about it. Really something that stands out. She just has this unique quality to her, this very special quality that, I wish we would see more of her in movies, but you don't see much. I mean, this is probably her most notable role. So in the way the movie creates suspense, and the way Cecile she follows through with the suspense and acts, it's very legitimate. Like, you believe the urgency of the situations that are created in this movie. So it's really well done in that respect. But okay, so there are two camps in this movie: people who praise it, and people who say the twist is stupid. I'm sorry, I'm in that latter half. I think it's a very good movie, ruined by really just kind of lazy writing. The whole I'm spoiling this movie, by the way. The whole you know split personality thing, been done to death. It is cliched. It is stupid. As a final twist, it is not just unsatisfying. It is just heartbreaking in what's been such a good movie, and it kind of almost ruins the whole thing, because okay, you think it's this burly invader man kidnapping the girl, but then it turns out it's really the girl. It's really Cécile de France's character, and she had the split personality the whole time. But then you kind of think back, and you're like, wait a minute, what? No, she was there, but she weighs this much. How could she have? No, wait, no. This doesn't make any sense. No. That's pretty much my reaction to the movie. So that kind of sucks. I think they took it too far. Here's what I think would have made the movie better. I think they should have just revealed the twist halfway through the movie. I think it would have been a much stronger movie like that way. Because there's interesting psychology to it. Damn it, like, she's obsessed sexually and emotionally with her friend, and it causes her psyche to skew in some kind of way. It would be a lot more interesting to see her, not this representation that is supposed to throw us off. This faceless man, sort of, so to speak, pursuing her. I'd like to see, them just go for it. I mean, they've gone so far already. I mean, why do we need to be played a fool by this ending? I mean, I think that really did kind of ruin it. But, I mean, come on. There's still so much good to this movie. I mean, it's a hard movie not to really like if you're a horror fan. Some really good effects and good blood and good scares, really suspenseful. And, the twist doesn't completely ruin it. I mean, it doesn't completely ruin the great personality that we have in Cécile de France. She's like a very emotive actress, and that I really like. I mean, I'd like to see her in more stuff. But she has this presence of this great female horror heroine, though she's not really the heroine. So yeah, I kind of feel split. I have a split personality about this movie, wouldn't you know? So part of me really loves it. Part of me just feels so insulted and betrayed by the twist that I can't get over it. I know, any normal person's like, well, do you enjoy the movie? Well, yeah, I do. But it's that fucking ending. I mean, well, get over it. Either get over it or don't. So, it's a hard movie. I mean, it's one of the better looking, better atmospheric horror movies that I've seen in a while. And it does have daring elements to it. It does have ballsy elements to it, but that twist, man, I don't know. But anyway, I think it's a movie worth watching. I think it falls short of greatness, but I think it's worthwhile checking out if you haven't. But if you haven't watched it, sorry for spoiling it, but whatever.